Welcome to the PDX Files. Each week we dive into the weird and the unexplained here in the Pacific Northwest and beyond. My name is Peej.
And I'm Mac.
And Mac, what are we talking about tonight?
Well, you're about to go on a bit of a European vacation. And this is, a little bit sort of behind the scenes, but um, you're going to go see some of the stuff. And I kind of want you to be prepared for what you're going to be expecting.
Yeah, I certainly saw the hidden meaning in what you were doing. By the time this episode drops, I will have gone to Barcelona. So this is actually a good
Barcelona. Yeah.
Barcelona. So actually, this is good because then I can potentially visit any of these places. So
I
this
hope
is a
so.
video. What was that?
I said, I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. But this is a video titled Top 10 Haunted Locations in Barcelona. And here we go.
Starting off at number 10 is the Carrer de Joaquin Costa. Carrer de Joaquin Costa, located in the heart of Barcelona, is not just an ordinary street. It
Mm,
holds a reputation for being one of the most haunted places in the city, with a plethora of spooky stories and eerie encounters attached to its name. One of the
nice.
main reasons behind its haunted status is its dark history. Legend has it that during the Spanish Civil War, this street witnessed intense fighting and bloodshed, leaving a lingering energy of despair and tragedy. Locals believe that the restless spirits of fallen soldiers and innocent civilians still wander the cobblestones, their
Mm.
presence felt in the eerie silence of the night. Among the chilling stories associated with Carrer de Joaquin Costa, one of the most famous, is the tale of a ghostly woman dressed in white.
Of
According to
course.
witnesses, she appears in an old abandoned building, her sorrowful eyes searching for something or someone. Some say she's a lost soul mourning the loss of a loved one, while others speculate that she's a victim of the war seeking justice. People have also reported hearing disembodied voices, footsteps, and even faint cries echoing through the street, adding to the spine chilling atmosphere. Many avoid walking along this haunted stretch after dark, fearing encounters with these supernatural entities that inhabit the shadows.
Mm. I mean, that to me seems like, oh God, what's it called? And for those who don't understand, I have a radio voice tonight. I have a bit of a sinus infection. I sound really sexy, but it's uh, it's the type of haunting that it's already been there before. It's like a tape playing
Residual.
residual. Thank you very much. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't think of that right now, but I think that sounds like that's definitely a possibility. Like there were definitely some bad things that happened in that area. That could definitely be the result of a residual haunting. And again, as this is just your intro into the stuff that you're going to have to sort of maybe look into.
Well, obviously, Barcelona is a big city, and so it really depends upon where this is and or where any of these are,
And how much time you have.
and
Yeah,
how
right.
much time I've got. But it's kind of fitting that we're starting with sort of a usual trope, right? The lady in white.
Yeah. It's
So
so weird that that goes on all over the world too, by the way. It's like it's very strange. It's like there's pyramids all over the world. There's ladies in white all over the world. What's up with that?
I can only speak to maybe like in Chinese culture, and not Chinese, but in Chinese culture, the dead is dressed in white.
Mm.
So, I mean, so I would imagine then that these spectral phenomenon um appear in white because that's kind of like what they were buried in. Um,
It's even like the Kuntilanak in Indonesia cultural as well. It's like
right.
they're kind of buried in that white, going to the ground, and well, they're burnt up, I guess. But still, it is interesting that there's a lot of these things that go around, the world that are. Why would they be the same? It's very
Yeah.
interesting.
And the residual energy I'm sorry, the residual haunting that you're referencing, it's kind of also another thing that's fitting to a location that's seen a lot of tragedy.
A lot of trauma. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
All right, we'll continue here.
And at number 9 is Carrer d'Estruc. This seemingly ordinary street in Barcelona holds a dark secret that has earned it a reputation as one of the city's most haunted places. Legend has it that centuries ago, this narrow alleyway was the site of a gruesome murder that left a lingering presence of restless spirits. According to the eerie tales, a jealous lover, consumed by rage, took the life of his unfaithful partner on Carrer d'Estruc, staining the very pavement with blood.
Mm.
Since that fateful night, locals and visitors alike have reported spine-chilling encounters, an unexplained phenomena while walking along this haunted street. Some claim to have seen apparitions of a ghostly figure, believed to be the victim of the tragic crime, wandering aimlessly in the dimly lit corners. Others have reported hearing blood-curdling screams or disembodied footsteps echoing through the night, sending chills down their spines. The dark energy surrounding Carrer de Struc is said to intensify during the late hours, as if the restless spirits come alive under the cloak of darkness. Many brave souls have attempted to capture evidence of the supernatural occurrences, and some even claim to have captured eerie EVP, electronic voice phenomenon recordings that seem to reveal ghostly whispers and anguished cries. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, the stories and accounts associated with Carrer de Struc are undeniably spine-chilling.
Well, you definitely have to tell whether you're in that area, anywhere near close to it, because I want you to get some EVPs of some of that stuff.
Yeah, me too. And in Spain, apparently, you know, things just happen much later than they do here in the US in terms of meal times, for instance. And so,
It's a cultural difference, definitely. Yeah.
yeah, so I would imagine that I don't know, no promises. I'll definitely report back on this show, but about being up even as late as like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and that's late for me in this day and age. And so it would be interesting to find out when these phenomena supposedly start happening. You know, obviously you and I are kind of accustomed to equating the these phenomena to happen during quote unquote the witching hour, which is generally around 3 o'clock in the morning. So we'll see.
But I mean, we kind of talked about it on a different show, a little bit about it, kind of how the folks back in those days kind of like woke up at a different time. So
True
uh,
that.
yeah, and it had a different kind of circadian rhythm. So I'd say that there's certainly possible if something like that was going on. But there's a lot of stuff going on in these really big cities. And Barcelona, I definitely guarantee this is not. This says 10 most haunted. I guarantee that there's much more than that.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. And it's an old city, so I mean
Very old.
that
Yep,
comes with that's kind of like another recipe for these things to happen. All right,
absolutely.
here we go.
Coming in at number 8 is the Mercat de Santa Caterina. Located in the heart of Barcelona, this is not only a bustling marketplace, but also home to eerie legends and ghostly tales. The origins of its haunting can be traced back to centuries ago, when the site was occupied by a medieval convent.
There we go.
It is believed that the spirits of nuns and monks who once resided
Oh yeah.
still wander its corridors, forever trapped between the worlds of the living and the dead. One of the most chilling stories surrounding Mercat de Santa Caterina involves a phantom nun.
Oh God.
According to local lore, a tattered habit
Get it.
has been
Get it.
sighted wandering through the market's halls during the late hours. Witnesses claim to have felt an icy chill in the air as they encountered the ghostly apparition, sending shivers down their spines. Another eerie tale linked to the market tells of a secret underground passage that connects Mercat de Santa Caterina to the nearby Gothic quarter. Legend has it
I heard that, didn't
passageway
I?
was once used by the infamous Spanish Inquisition for transporting prisoners. It is
Wow.
said that the tormented souls of those who perished in the Inquisition's brutal interrogations still haunt the dimly lit tunnels, their anguish whispers echoing through the centuries.
So the Gothic Quarter is where I'm staying.
Yeah, that's perfect. You definitely got to check that out then.
I would absolutely check that out because I definitely want to go to that marketplace as well. So ghost nuns and ghost monks, come on. I mean, that's
They're
kind of like the
scary.
stuff of nightmares for
That's
sure.
not, oh hell yes. Yeah. And no one ever expects a Spanish Inquisition. Let's just be honest with you about that. But I think that, there's probably some really bad stuff going on in that area. Will you find anything? No. Will you sort of report that it's creepy? Yes, I think you probably will.
Yeah, maybe. And but it's also kind of interesting that these figures that are supposedly very religious and close to quote unquote God. It's funny how there's so many accounts of them being restless spirits. Like, what did they do to not go directly to where they hope they would go after death,
Uh,
right?
Probably some fucked up shit. I mean, I know that, I've been to Spain. I've seen several churches in England and Scotland, and we're very similar architecture, and they're trying to sort of mock up what they were, because obviously the Church of England branched off, right?
Right.
So, but there's a lot of similarities in a lot of things, and things that I've seen in creepy places and crypts and things that I've been able to, so again, it was a long time ago, but, certainly had a certain feel about it. And whether or not it was because of a god or just because of some of the traumatic things that happened there,
Right.
I certainly expect that you certainly feel some of that stuff.
Well, we shall see. And again, I'll report back when I can. All right, here's the next one.
Number 7 is 43 Carrer Francisco Giner. This is one of
Mm.
the city's most haunted places.
Ooh.
This seemingly ordinary
That better be near where you're staying.
dark secrets and a history steeped in tragedy. According to local legends, the haunting began decades ago when a family of 4 met a gruesome fate within its walls. It is said
Nice.
the deranged father, consumed by madness, brutally murdered his wife and 2 children before taking his own life. Since
Yeah.
that tragic event, residents and visitors have reported a myriad of paranormal phenomena, including ghostly apparitions, disembodied voices, and unexplained footsteps echoing through the corridors. Terrifying tales of encounters with the supernatural have circulated, heightening the building's reputation as a hotbed of paranormal activity. Witnesses have claimed to see the apparitions of the murdered family, their anguished faces frozen in eternal torment. Others have experienced a chilling sense of being watched or touched by unseen hands, leaving them with a lingering sense of dread. The atmosphere within 43 Carrer Francisco Giner is said to be
Hmm.
heavy with an oppressive energy, causing even the most skeptical individuals to question their beliefs. Local ghost hunters and paranormal investigators have ventured into the building, conducting extensive research to uncover the truth behind its haunting. They've captured chilling EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, recordings capturing whispers and cries from beyond the grave. Many believe that the spirits of the deceased family are trapped within the building, seeking solace or perhaps retribution for their untimely demise. Whether you are a skeptic or a believer, the haunted tales of 43 Carrer Francisco Giner will send shivers down your spine.
That's interesting. I mean, I could definitely see some very strong traumatic emotions being attached to that story
Yeah.
right there, right?
Yeah.
And some of it could just be people have experienced or they've heard of the legend. They go there and they sort of experience what they want. But I mean, sometimes where there's smoke, there's a bit of fire. That's kind of the way that I see it.
Yeah. And again, when it comes to places where traumatic events occurred, it's been said that the energies remain, and especially for those who are uh, extra sensitive to picking up such energies, could be impacted or affected by it. And it seems to me that if I, if I were to be able to be lucky enough or unlucky enough to be able to experience this, it seems to me that it's intelligent haunting versus
Yeah, I would say
visual
that
haunting.
that one definitely for sure. And kind of the way they built those old buildings and some of the materials that they used in building those are a little bit different from what we have in the U.S. So, is it around a water source? Is it built
Yeah,
with certain materials like quartz and other
limestone.
things, limestone, and those types of things? It'd be curious to know. Of course, we wouldn't have any way of knowing, I guess, but unless they have the actual blueprints, the most recent ones. But some of those things can affect that. But just the fact that it had, there's an address to it, right? It's not like the entire block. It's an address to it. There's like something happened there that was pretty serious and very traumatic. Absolutely, I can see that happening.
Yeah.
Oop. This
All right,
chair.
here we go.
6 is
God damn it.
Boqueria House, also known as Palau Güell. This magnificent mansion, located in the heart of Barcelona, was designed by the
Oh, it's beautiful.
architect Antoni Gaudi and is an architectural masterpiece which exudes grandeur and beauty. However, beneath its exquisite facade lies a dark and haunted past that has intrigued locals and visitors alike. Numerous chilling stories surround Ave Maria House, making it one of the most haunted places.
Oh, wow, look at that. It's
Legend
amazing.
has it that
It's a
the
museum, it looks like.
by the ghost of Eusebi Güell, the former owner of the mansion. It is said that Güell's spirit still roams the halls, seeking solace or perhaps reliving the secrets of his past. Witnesses have claimed to have heard unexplained footsteps echoing through the empty rooms,
That place is amazing.
a shadowy figure disappearing into thin air. Another spine-tingling tale revolves around a hidden chamber within the house. It is
Mm.
the main floor lies a secret room where unspeakable rituals took place. Some think that this room served as a gathering place for occult practices, adding an aura of darkness to the mansion's already mysterious atmosphere. Visitors have reported feeling sudden drops in temperature, hair-raising sensations, and inexplicable feelings of unease when exploring Ave Maria House. Some have even claimed to hear disembodied voices whispering in their ears
Ooh.
or experiencing an overwhelming feeling of being
That seems pretty active.
Yeah.
Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, the haunted tales surrounding Ave Maria House are undeniably spine-chilling. The mansion's rich history, combined with its eerie ambiance, continues to captivate those who dare to step foot within its haunted walls, making it a must-visit for thrill seekers and ghost enthusiasts in Barcelona.
Oh, man. I don't know where that is in the area where you're gonna be in, but and obviously you're not going there for just ghost hunting. You're going there for other things like that. But that place to me would be like a must see if I could go. And I think I might eventually go there, but that I would definitely want to visit that because that seems like there's a like it kind of encompasses all three of the things. Like there's the a little bit demonic. There's the residual, and there's the kind of intelligent haunting. There's all three of those things kind of going on there, which is amazing.
Right. I mean, it definitely does seem like some place that I would want to visit for sure. I mean, the historical aspect of it,
Ah, it's beautiful
the
too. Even if there's nothing
architecture.
going on there. Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
geez, and if I happen to feel something, it'll be just a bonus. Hopefully not demonic.
You might get a boner.
Well,
Exactly.
actually, just a quick pause. It's making me think that I want to do like the cleansing spell before I go
Oh,
wandering around.
hell yeah. Absolutely.
I don't want to
Absolutely.
bring that. I don't want to bring that back, to the U.S.
You don't want to bring that across the pond. No
All
way.
right, here we go.
Coming in at number 5 is the Parador de Cardona. Nestled atop a hill in the picturesque town of Cardona, Catalonia, the Parador
Oh,
de
look at
Cardona
that.
stands
Yeah.
as a magnificent medieval fortress with
That's
a haunted.
badass.
This historic castle, dating back to the 9th century, has witnessed centuries of turbulent history, including battles, political intrigue, and tragic events,
Of course.
all of which contribute to its reputation as one of the most haunted places in Catalonia. Legend has it that the ghost of a young princess named La Bella Lola roams the halls of the Parador de Cardona.
The Bella Lola.
According
That's
to the
amazing.
story, Lola fell in love with a soldier who fought for the opposing side in a medieval war. The
Nice.
tragic outcome of their forbidden love affair led to Lola's death. Since then, her spirit is said to wander the halls, eternally searching for her lost love. Another spine-chilling
Look at
tale
that.
associated with the Parador involves the ghostly presence of a former resident named Don Jaime. Don Jaime, if no
Don Jaime.
century, was betrayed by his own brother and brutally
Oh,
murdered.
Oh man, look at that.
Visitors have reported feeling an eerie presence, hearing unexplained footsteps, and witnessing objects moving on their own, believed to be the restless spirit of Don Jaime seeking justice. These hair-raising stories, coupled with the castle's dark and atmospheric interiors, contribute to the Parador de Cardona's reputation as a hotbed of paranormal activity. Whether you're a believer in the supernatural or simply intrigued by ghostly legends, a stay at this haunted castle promises a thrilling and unforgettable experience.
That's badass right there. That is awesome. That place is awesome. No matter what, whether it has any paranormal stuff going on or not, I want that castle.
well, it looks like it's a hotel. I mean, she said stay at the castle.
This is a hotel?
It
No,
seems like it might be a hotel.
but whatever. But I mean, that place is just like you could walk all around there, and you can guarantee there's a lot of stuff that's going on there back in the past. So some of it could definitely be residual. You know, but there's, I mean, really, who knows? But I mean, that if nothing else, that's a tourist attraction right there.
And actually, I'm feeling kind of angry at you that you're putting this in my head right now, just before my trip. So I
I
wasn't thinking
want you
about
to. I'm giving you some ideas, man.
I wasn't thinking about these things when I visited old places in, South America, but now I'm going to be thinking about this.
Hell yeah,
All
hell
right, here
yeah.
here we go.
In at number 4 is La Boqueria. This iconic food market may
Ooh,
seem like a vibrant
another food market.
during the day, with its colorful array of fresh produce, delectable food stalls, and lively atmosphere. However, as night falls, whispers of eerie tales and ghostly encounters begin to circulate, casting a shadow over this popular destination. La Boqueria's haunted reputation can be traced back to its dark and tumultuous past. The market sits on the grounds of an ancient convent that was demolished
Oh
centuries
shit.
Again.
behind a lingering spiritual energy. According to local legends, the spirits of disgraced nuns and monks are said to roam the market, seeking redemption or seeking to haunt those who disturb their eternal rest.
I dig that.
Witnessing eerie figures dressed in outdated attire silently gliding through the market's narrow aisles, their ghostly presence sending a chill down the spine of anyone
Nice.
who encounters them. Others claim to have heard disembodied voices, whispering in the shadows, echoing the secrets of the past. One particular spine-chilling story revolves around a cursed relic that was supposedly hidden within the
Ah,
No to that.
touches or disturbs this artifact will suffer a series of misfortunes, haunted by malevolent spirits and
Touch
unable
nothing.
to break the curse.
mhm.
Mention of this relic is enough to send shivers down the spines of superstitious locals and daring thrill seekers alike. Whether these tales are products of a vivid imagination or rooted in reality, one thing is certain: La Boqueria carries an air of mystery and the supernatural that can make even the most skeptical visitors question what lies beyond the veil of the living. So, the next time you stroll through this bustling market, keep your senses sharp and your curiosity in check, for you may just encounter more than the aroma of delicious cuisine and the hustle and bustle of daily life.
And this gal really has a good voice for this too, as well. She's doing a good job. But I would just say that's an amazing place. It's a beautiful place, and you're going to see a lot of that on your trip.
Oh, for
Uh,
sure.
this place to me seems like a little bit different. It's like it's set on top of a convent, right, or something like that, and it has like people going back and forth through there in like period clothing. That some of that could be residual, but some of that seems like it's a little bit like they're kind of jealous. There's like a little bit of jealousy going on with this place.
Yeah, so
I
yeah,
wouldn't want to fuck around with this place for sure.
no. I mean, the earlier in the video there was a Mercat de Santa Caterina, which is also a market that was built on top of a former nunnery or a former,
Yeah, don't fuck
convent.
around with that, man.
But that one right there, it seemed like there were more residual
Yep.
hauntings. This one
Seems
um
yeah.
seems more intelligent. I mean, if you can
Mhm.
see them kind of wandering in period attire while the market's open, I
Yeah,
definitely.
and they're kind of interacting a little bit. Yeah, I don't want any part of that.
Well, I think the difference is, like, this one, the narrator shared that these are what they call disgraced nun.
Disgraced. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want any part of that, man.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Keep away, keep away. All right,
Yep.
here's the next one.
Number 3 is the Gran Teatre del Liceu.
Oh my gosh.
Its breathtaking
Are you going there?
I
grand
don't know.
house,
Look at
You
that.
might. That's amazing.
one of the city's most haunted places. The
Fuck
building
yeah. It's like the Hollywood Theater here in Portland.
throughout its long history, contributing to its haunted status. One of the most chilling stories surrounding the Liceu revolves around the tragic fire that engulfed the theater
Oh
in
shit.
1994.
Oh, recent.
The blaze claimed the lives of many and left the once majestic building in ruin. It is
1994.
the
Yeah.
spirits of those who perished that fateful night still
Holy shit.
walls. Visitors and staff have reported eerie encounters, such as hearing phantom footsteps, disembodied voices,
Mm.
and even witnessing apparitions dressed in vintage attire wandering the corridors. Another spine-tingling tale involves the ghost of a renowned singer named Enrique Granados. Legend has it that Granados, who performed at the Liceu in the early 20th century, met his untimely demise during a shipwreck. His spirit is believed to haunt the opera house, with
Shipwreck.
his ghostly figure appearing on stage or wandering the backstage areas. Some even claim to have heard his melancholic voice resonating through the empty halls during late-night rehearsals. Whether it's the residual energy from the devastating fire
Mm.
or the restless spirits of performers long gone, Gran Teatre del Liceo holds an undeniable air of the supernatural.
That feels to me more like a residual kind of deal. Like, I don't think the guy who died out at sea is coming into this place to do anything crazy. I think this is more like a traumatic event. And what's really interesting is that this is a very recent traumatic event. So, some of these things could be, happen more recently than we think. I guess if we're looking like a residual, it's like it can happen almost right away.
Right. The fire was in 1994, but
Yeah.
the opera singer or the singer dude died in the early 20th century.
Yeah, he's not coming back here for this. I mean, that's ridiculous.
And that's the thing. I mean, it doesn't seem to gel that, to your point, if he died at sea, I mean, what are the chances that his spirit will make it back to although, I mean, if
It's
that was
just
where he
it,
was
it
the
I ju
happiest.
but is this the only place that he's sang? I mean, to me, it seems unlikely that this would be like his favorite place in the, entire world. It seems to me more likely that this would be a residual haunt, and it seems like it is, rather than like an intelligent haunt where it's like interacting with people. But I mean, who knows?
Who knows? I mean, and he could also be appearing in the bathroom that he used to sing in as well. So, I mean, who knows?
Remember me. I'm not going to do that now. No,
All right, here we
terrible.
go.
In at number 2 is the Rocafort metro station.
Oh,
Metro station has gained a notorious reputation as one of the city's most haunted
I'll
places.
be using the metros.
Seem
this
like
is awesome.
subway station during the day. As the sun sets and darkness envelopes the city, eerie tales and chilling encounters come to life. Legend has it that Rocafort metro station is haunted by the ghost of a construction worker who
Right.
tragically lost his life during the station's construction. According to local lore, the worker was buried alive in the tunnels when a tunnel collapse occurred, leaving him
Shit.
trapped with the weight of the concrete and metal. Since then, his tormented spirit is said to wander the station, forever seeking justice and tormenting those who dare to cross his path. Visitors and employees of Rocafort Metro have reported spine-chilling experiences that support these haunting claims. Some have witnessed flickering lights, unexplained shadows, and inexplicable drops in temperature. Others have reported
Yeah.
faint whispers and disembodied footsteps echoing through the deserted platforms late at night. The station's reputation for paranormal activity has attracted paranormal investigators and thrill seekers alike, all eager to unravel the mysteries that lie within its dimly lit corridors. Whether it's the unexplained sounds, the unsettling feeling of being watched, or the inexplicable phenomena that occur, Rocafort Metro Station continues to captivate those brave enough to venture into its haunted depths. If you're up for a bone-chilling adventure, brace yourself and visit Rocafort Metro Station after dark. But beware, the tormented spirit that lingers within its walls may leave you with an experience you'll never forget.
I mean, to me, this is the least likely of the places that something's going on, because I've been in subways. I've been in New York. I've been in London and places like that. And yeah, okay, you hear things and see, but it's like, because you're underground, there's a lot of weird shit going on. I don't know if I buy this one. I think it's like an urban legend. This seems more like an urban legend to me.
I would agree. I mean, and it may not necessarily be ghosts, but it could be Chud, you know.
Yeah.
Do you remember that movie, Chud?
No.
Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. This is back
Okay, it could be. I was just saying, yeah, because like, yeah, I don't know what that means, but okay, yeah, get it. I think this is the least likely, if anything, that we've heard so far. And I think that maybe, possibly, but there's so many explanations to be able to debunk something like that. This is the most weak. This is the weakest one so far.
Yeah, I mean, we may not. the story about the worker could be true, but in terms of the phenomenon that people claim
Sure.
to experience
Yeah.
may not necessarily be true.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Agreed.
Finally, coming in at number 1, our most haunted place in Barcelona is Torre Salvana.
Ooh.
Torre Salvana stands as a haunting reminder of a turbulent past. This medieval tower, dating back to the 10th century, carries a reputation for being the most haunted place in the city. Legend has it that Torre Salvana was once a place of unspeakable horrors, witnessing countless acts of cruelty and suffering throughout its dark history. One of the most chilling stories involves a notorious noblewoman, Isabella of Cardona. It is said that Isabella, consumed by jealousy and madness, brutally murdered her husband and their children within the
Oh my
tower's thick
gosh.
stone walls.
Hmm.
The tormented spirits of Isabella and her innocent victims are believed to roam the premises, their restless souls forever trapped within the tower's confines. Visitors to Torre Salvana have reported spine-tingling encounters with apparitions, disembodied voices, and unexplained phenomena. Eerie whispers are said to fill the air, echoing the cries of Isabella's victim, while the feeling of being watched lingers in the shadows. Many have witnessed ghostly figures wandering aimlessly, their tormented faces frozen in eternal anguish. The chilling atmosphere surrounding Torre Salvana draws paranormal enthusiasts and thrill seekers alike, eager to experience the spine-chilling energy that permeates this haunted place. However, for those brave enough to venture into its haunted halls, Torre Salvana serves as a chilling reminder that the echoes of the past can never truly be silenced.
I mean, that one seems pretty legit. I mean, and it could be just imagination. It could just be people, believing in something like that. But some of these places, really do have a lot of that history, and you can tell that that place does. And again, I don't know this gal who's the speaker; she's great, but yeah, that one I could definitely believe could be a place that I'd want to go to if I was a paranormal. Well, if I was someone who was inclined and had the money to do so, I would do it.
Yeah, I think if you were specifically um want to engage in a paranormal investigation, yes. But it looks like it's in the outskirts of the city or a little bit further from
Yeah, it
the main
looks kind
part.
of yeah, like Gresham kind
So I will definitely not be going to the Gresham of Barcelona anytime soon.
of.
Well,
Well,
folks,
I
if
mean,
you
if you had more time, of course.
if I had
Yes.
more time. Folks, if you enjoy this content, please give it a like and share it across your socials to help get the word out about our show. If you hadn't already done so, please subscribe. And on YouTube, hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on future episodes. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.